Welcome back. We'll get to Joel Embiid in a second. But first, Jazz and Knicks and Donovan Mitchell hesitates on the drive but finishes big.
Man, the Eastern Conference playoffs going to be great starting in round 2. The Western Conference playoffs going to be great starting in round 1. I don't know who the Jazz going to play, Blazers, Spurs. Donovan Mitchell rounded into playoff form now.
I like Steven Jackson talking about the new Dwayne Wade. I like that.
Mavs and Blazers off the pick and roll. D. Lillard finding Yusuf Nurkic for the dunk, and then a stare down.
Oh, yeah.
Stare down. What did he do, Jenna?
Yusuf Nurkic
He looked back at him behind. He was looking back behind him at him.
There you go. He
looked back at it.
Look back
at it.
He
Yusuf
looked back
Nurkic
at it. He's so close. Oh, he's right there. Playing game last night, St. John's, Arizona State off the miss lay-in. Right here, ASU's Daquan Lake slamming back.
Slamming back? Okay, sure, no problem. I was rooting for the Johnnies. I live in New York City now. Would like to see the Johnnies do well. Arizona State gets the win. James Harden's alma mater. Something nobody even remembers. James Harden, very good college player. Did it pre-beard and pre-teeth fix.
I live in New York City, too. Who are the Johnnies?
What do you mean, St. John's?
St. John's?
Is that something new they just start calling them that?
No.
The Johnnies, they've been calling them that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since Chris Mullin was there.
Time now for drawing a blank. I assume you guys want to play because that's what we're doing this segment. The Jets have been active this offseason, highlighted by the addition of Le'Veon Bell. But are they at the top of the list? CC, the biggest winner of the offseason thus far has been blank.
The biggest winners was the Buffalo Bills, and they didn't get Antonio. But they've added a lot of quality players under the radar. Now I'm talking about whose roster got better. Now I don't think that they're a playoff team, but where they were when the season ended compared to where they are in the second week of March, Buffalo Bills now quietly under the radar had a great free agency and offseason.
Revamping the offensive
And I know you guys how much you like Buffalo.
Right, of course. Revamping the offensive line, trying to give Josh Allen so he didn't have to run around for his life all the time. I'm going to go with the more obvious one, Cleveland. Not just because they traded for Odell, but you also add Sheldon Richardson and Olivier Vernon to an already very strong front seven. I think they added 3 high-impact players at 3 positions of need, so I say the Cleveland Browns.
All right, let's move on to the NBA. Kyrie was cooking for Boston last night, putting up 36 points and 9 rebounds, but it wasn't enough as the Sixers got the 118-115 win. CC, the most impressive performance in the NBA last night was blank.
I'm just not going to let people do it. People are tired of seeing James Harden just go off. Dude went for 57. I mean, just dropped a straight 57 on them. Team's got 45 wins. Like, let's talk about it. Even though they do lose to Memphis, we thought Harden would run out of gas. Didn't think he had the overall durability, but he went on one of those General Wolf fitness plans. Man, he's getting ready to finish this strong. One of the best offensive seasons, one of the top 3 in NBA history, Nick.
In modern NBA history, certainly post.
I'm sorry I didn't say modern.
No, I always try to help you out a little bit. See how people are going to be like, well, what about Wilt's 50? What about Elgin Baylor's 38? Listen, James Harden's the right answer. I know they lost on a terrible call in overtime. Call a foul on a putback with .1 left. Get out of here, refs. But Harden, 57 points for 98% of the players in the league. Presently, that'd be their career high. It's like his 6th best game this season. He has been so extraordinary, even in the loss. Now, it's a big loss for them because every loss is big for the Rockets and Blazers fighting for that 3-4, and then every team fighting for that 5-8.
My favorite part of the show so far. It's like his 6th best 50-point game this season. Now you know what time it is.
He scored 30 points or more 50 times this year.
Wow.
50 times.
That's incredible. All right, moving on to Giannis. The Greek Freak has been sidelined with an ankle injury. But that has been the only thing stopping him this season. One scout said when Giannis learns to shoot the 3, he'll be unguardable. So, Nick, the most unstoppable player in the NBA is blank.
A player whose GM sat right here and said he's the best one-on-one player ever. The player who David West sat right here and said he's the best one-on-one player ever. The player who's averaging the most points anybody's averaged in the NBA since Michael Jordan in 1987. The guy we were just talking about, James Harden. Like, he is, on the offensive end, unstoppable. No one has figured it out. Last night, he was great again, just to continue this stretch. So, to me, unstoppable talks about what you can do with the ball in your hands. Nobody's been better than Harden this year, so I say James Harden.
I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. I had him as MVP before the season. Didn't necessarily get off to that type of start, but you can see where he's playing at right now. We know the post moves he's got. We know he's got an intermediate game. Now he's got this handle with the basketball where he can get to the hole from anywhere on the basketball court. And I think the thing for a big guy at 7'2", shooting 82% from the free throw line, last night made 20 free throws in a row after missing the first one. Special basketball player.
And on the Embiid point, there's not a team in the league that has a guy that matches up with him. It's not like, okay, well, he's doing it against these centers, but when he plays, who's the center? Who's the team in the playoffs where it's like, oh, that center's going to slow him down? At that position, he's so unique in the modern NBA. He's like a dominant center of the 90s playing in 2019.
All right, let's end with the NCAA tournament, which tips off today. Tom Izzo and Cassius Winston will look to avoid an upset against Bradley with a bevy of players looking to showcase their talents in the month of March. So, CC, the player you are most excited to watch in the tournament today is blank.
One thing about the tournament, man, guards typically take over. We're talking about Joel Embiid and post play and all that, but I'm going with Marcus Howard. His ability to be able to score the basketball at a high level. I believe in this matchup with two dynamic players. Both of these guys going to be playing in the NBA, but man, he can score the basketball, can shoot from range, got a nice handle, can get to the hole. So I'm looking forward to him. This year he scored how many?
He scored 43 times.
43? I mean, like, this is not. In college basketball, where they're scoring 60 and 70, to score 40 points, so I am excited to be able to see his game. Didn't necessarily give me the performance I wanted last week when he was in the Garden in the Big East tournament, but looking forward to starting tonight.
I mean, to have 3 40-point games in college basketball, including a 50-point game in a 40-minute game, is unbelievable. I'm going to go with the guy on the other side of the court, Ja Morant. Ja Morant, if it wasn't the year of Zion, it might be the year of Ja Morant. 25, 6, and 10 assists per game is what he's given Murray State every night. His last 3 games, he's played all 40 minutes every single game. They're going to need him probably to play all 40 tonight. I hope they win because I want to see him continue in this tournament. So Ja Morant, who will probably be the first non-Duke Blue Devil taken in the upcoming NBA draft, he's the guy I'm excited for the whole country to be able to watch a full game.
Ja Morant has averaged 3 but firsts per season this season for us, which is a very
he stays on the highlight.
Yeah.
That's another way to say it.
Coming on, Le'Veon Bell sounds off on Big Ben Roethlisberger. That's next on First. Why don't you stay in your lane, and I'll stay in my lane.
He made 3 look back at it.
Exactly right.
Guys do whatever it takes to deal with shave irritation. So we reimagined the razor with the new Gillette Skin Guard. It has a unique guard between the blades that's designed to reduce irritation during the shave. Because we believe all men deserve a razor just for them. The best a man can get. Gillette.
Mom, he's blinking too loud.
Sorry, is that too loud?
You don't need any more hormones in your house. That's why you chose Kraft Natural Cheese, made with fresh milk without the added hormone RBST. It's cheese, as it should be.
This is your invitation to exhilaration. This is the invitation to Lexus sales event.
Lease the 2019 IS300 for $329 a month for 36 months. Now through March 31st.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
What can I get you?
A little vodka soda, please.
With a twist?
Sure.
Pickle juice?
No, thank you. That's blue.
Sugar on the
I
road?
ordered a vodka soda. We'll just put candy in there. It's a glow stick.
All right.
That's smoked hot.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Sip slow.
Beer, please.
You want that dirty?
Dirty beer? The nice thing about Montana is that it has the best soil, most consistent water, and the best barley.
That's what you're aiming for.